What up guys, it's Tral here. I know I said I was gonna make this video yesterday, but it turned into a much longer day. Nonetheless, hi, it's me. I kinda wanted to make a video updating you all on the Forever Friends Festival, which is super exciting and just about a week away. Little over a week. Super excited for that. Make sure to check out my socials down below. It'll have all the information regarding the event. It's gonna be a great time, and I'm so excited to see all you guys there. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm having issues with the ticket link, but don't mind that. We can get all that sorted out at the event. Aside from all of that, I am super excited to tell you guys that we've added another beautiful name to the list. We are changing locations, and we swapped one of my friends out. And I want to make this very clear before I get into any of this. Me and 51 Henderson have no beef whatsoever. He's a wonderful dude. I love him. I've known him for years. Colin is great. Thank you for even giving me the opportunity to play at your house, and I know life happens. Water under the bridge. Wonderful dude. I love him, and we will be working on getting a different show set up for that. All being said, we have changed locations. We are now going to be in Sterling Heights. The owner of the house has requested that I keep his address under wraps for right now, but I guarantee there are places that you can find that, or if anything, reach out to me, DM me on Instagram, Facebook. So reach out, I will let you know exactly where you need to go. We will have, so to kick off the night, we're gonna have Drippy X Far From, which is a good buddy of mine from high school, and my brother. I am so excited to see both of them throw down. Two people who, obviously, one goes far back and another one friends since high school. It's really great. Shoot, maybe even friends since middle school. And then we've got my other friend, Chris, who's gonna be throwing down right after. So we're gonna take it from drum and bass to some techno. That'll be an interesting set. And then after Chris, Kill Lightly is the name he goes by. After Chris, we're gonna have another friend from high school who I actually didn't know that well, but was friends with Paul Far From. So that's gonna be a interesting first time meeting him, and I'm really excited to see my boy Vexed throw down. After that, we've got experienced performers, I guess we can call them. My new friend Anomaly, so I'm very excited to see him throw down for the second time. It's gonna be awesome. This weekend, you're gonna get an example of Far From Paul. He's gonna be doing the back-to-back and a full hour of his own, so that's gonna be super great. I'm so excited to see him throw down, vibe out, and he's gonna be awesome. Sire, one of the OG guys that I've known in the scene, he's been throwing down. I've gone to 3 of his shows through mutual friends, and that'll be fun. And then to top it all off, we'll have a good buddy Adam, aka Lord Monk, wrap up the night. We'll see how it all goes. Maybe that won't be the end, but we'll see how it all pans out, if you will. But it's looking to be a great night. I'll be providing hot dogs and pasta salad. We'll be trying to bring some condiments for everyone and all that. It is a BYOB event, so make sure to bring your own beverages and whatever else you plan on consuming that night. And we won't be able to provide those for you, unfortunately. That all being said, November 11th, I will see you Saturday night. Saturday, we're starting a little early. We're gonna be starting at 4 p.m. I can go to bed at a decent time. It'll be a good one. Super excited to see you all there. So, big news out of the way with the Forever Friends Festival. I did want to kind of go over who I am, because I am relatively new to this scene, and I haven't covered more or less the backstory, and luckily for me, I just joined a group and divulged my whole backstory there. So I'm just gonna read it like a script. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Brandon. I also go by Tral. I've been making YouTube videos now for 10 years, and I finally found my calling in this scene. The EDM scene has been nothing but great to me, and I'm so grateful for everyone who's pulled me in. And it kinda got me into this uploading pattern that I've never been able to get into, the Wednesdays or Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays. I found my way into the EDM scene by making rap music videos for a friend, and he went to a show, the Glue Guys, wonderful dudes, and kind of turned me on to their friend group. I've been going to their shows now for 3 years. Wonderful people, and they brought me to my second EDM show at the Hot Rock with Rated R back in 2021, and everyone's told me how legendary that show was and how everyone remembers it. I love it. I love that a lot of people remember seeing me run around with a camera back then. Come a long way, made a lot of connections that I didn't even notice. Just super great. After a family issue, I ended up stepping away from the rap scene, in the video scene in general. A lot of stress came out of it, so I stepped back, and about 2.5 months ago, I went to a Lights Out 6 show, which, if you don't know, Light he runs a company called Monstar and was part of Psychopathic Records for a while. He's established his name in the rap scene pretty well, and there's videos somewhere of him rapping in my bedroom when I was younger, and it's super cool to see him blow up and become as well known as he is. But that night I watched Alley Cat on the patio over the wall at Crowfoot into Electricity, and I saw the whole crowd of people, and it really made me start thinking I need to go to one of these shows again. A couple days after that, I noticed Electricity was looking for promoters online, and I hopped on that opportunity. A few days later, I went to my first show back in a while, opened by Lord Monk, the one and only. The headliner of the Forever Friends Festival was opening for Midnight Tea, and that was actually my first show back in 2017, so things really came full circle then. I got that opportunity to do promotion through Electricity, and turned going into shows an every week thing. Twice a week, 3 times a week, even some weeks, and it's really expanded my network and made me feel a lot more comfortable meeting a ton of you guys. It's been an honor, genuinely. I haven't felt so comfortable in my own skin anywhere, but through those connections and the Electricity promotion, I was able to make some of Michigan's largest talent into some of what I consider to be good friends. So like Ian, also known as Heart Attack, Rye, Grundle, Space Drive, which is Camber and Freeze Base, Gabe and Tate, wonderful dudes. Krios, who I met just the other day for the first time, and his manager, a handful of other guys. They were so great. I wasn't expecting him to be as humble and kind and down to earth as he was. So it was an absolute pleasure. And so many more. Everyone's just really embraced me into the scene, and I love them for it. But I've been in talks of working even more so in the scene than what I've been doing now, so stay tuned. We'll see what happens next in my adventure. But yeah, to say I've made a lot of friends lately would be a crazy understatement. I've gone from 1,400 friends to 1,800 friends on Facebook in no time at all. I've had a huge jump in friends lately, and it seems like nearly all of them have been deep into the scene, DJs or vendors or something along those lines. But yeah, that's just a little backstory on me for those of you who don't know me super well or haven't had this conversation with me. That's a bit of who I am, and I hope to see you guys all very soon at Electricity, Forever Friends, another show. I'm so excited. If anybody wants video, please let me know. I will do everything in my power to be at your show and record as much of it as I can. One thing to note, I cannot bring my fancy cameras into Electricity. That requires contracts to be signed and jumping over hoops. So we stick with the iPhone camera at Electricity. Would be happy to provide that video to you as well, nonetheless. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see what comes next. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Stick around. See what happens. Live through it with me, 'cause it's gonna be a good time. See ya.